Hello friends, welcome to Tech Easy YouTube channel. Friends, in today's video, we are going to show how we can easily enable the Active Directory login or domain login on our RHEL9 server. For that purpose, I will install the new RHEL9 server so that I can show you the steps from the scratch, and also we will install the Windows Server 22 and install there the Active Directory services. Okay, so without wasting time, let's start our video. I have already downloaded the RHEL9. If you don't know how to download that and how to install that, then you can follow my earlier video. I will pin that. Okay, so here I already downloaded the ISO image of both. So here I will quickly create a virtual machine. Okay, it will not take much time. Okay, so here I will install the operating system later. Yes, click on next. Microsoft Windows Server 22. Yes. This all is good. So here my directory will be like I want to store in D drive because I don't have much space in C drive. Okay, so here I will put in VMware 1. Okay, so UF5, that's fine. I will give the number of processors 4 as per your configuration of your system. You can assign that. Okay, I will give the 8 GB of RAM because I have 32 GB of total RAM here, so I don't have any issue on giving that. Okay, next NVMe. So please provide the SATA here. Okay, create new virtual disk. Here I will give the 30 GB of space. Next, split virtual disk to fine. Yes, next, finish. Okay, so now click on power on this virtual machine. Okay, click on OK. Yes. Okay, so wait, press Alt here, so that or Control Alt. Okay, I will shut it down. Power of this machine. Okay, going to here edit virtual machine setting. Going to cd duty, choose ISO image here. So here I will choose my ISO image. I already told you I already downloaded that. Okay, so choose this, click on OK, click on power on this virtual machine, click on OK, press any key. Okay, so our Windows machine is loading right now. Click on next, click on install now. Your setup will start. So click on desktop experience. Here I am showing the from scratch. If you already have these two machines and you are want to see just integration part, then skip that video to at least 10 minutes. Okay, so because I will this is getting ready, installation is started. Okay, meanwhile I am creating a new virtual machine, that is Linux virtual machine. Okay, so custom I will install later. This will be the RHEL machine. What is saying? Windows. Where is the RHEL option? Sorry, that is not chosen there. So here I will choose Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Okay, 9 is here. Next, and browse this. I will store it into new volume D. So click on VMware. Okay, next I will assign 8 processors. I have multiple processors, so I don't have any issue, but you have to assign as per your availability of processors. So I have assigned 8 GB of RAM to that. LSA logic says yeah, it's fine. I will choose go with the SATA. Okay, yeah, 20 GB is fine for me. Click next, okay, next, finish. Okay, now just go to edit virtual machine setting, go here, use ISO image. I have already downloaded the RHEL 9 ISO, so that I will select here, that is the RHEL 9.7 ISO. Okay, click on OK. Okay, click on power on this virtual machine. Okay, just go there, click down text. Okay, let me quickly reboot that, otherwise it will go somewhere else. Now power on this virtual machine again. Install Red Hat Enterprise 9.7. Okay, wait for moments, it will come. Okay, it's starting the installer right now. So if you have an idea of installing this, or you have already prepared system, just want to get an integration part, so please forward this video. Okay, so that will not waste your time. Otherwise you can just go with this video I am showing here from scratch. Okay, allow root SSS login. Yes, this is my test setup. In production it's not recommended. Okay, same password did not match. Make sure you enter the same password. Okay, click on begin installation. It will eventually take 5 to 10 minutes. Meanwhile, let me set up here the password, and we will complete here all the steps on our Windows system. First of all, press here Ctrl Alt to delete. Enter your password, admin password that you set it right now. Okay, so here our Windows server is ready. So I told you it will take only 5 minutes. It's actually ready. Okay, so first thing first, we will go here. Okay, sorry, here we will assign a static IP to this, because that is the first prerequisite here. go into properties and to enter TCP port use the following IP. I will here 192.168.139 suppose. Click here, click on OK, okay, it's fine. Right now you can also assign the host name if you have any, but I am fine with these host names. Okay, so I am not going to assign any host name to this machine, otherwise you can also assign a name, system name to that. So RHEL feature, click on next. Okay, server selection is good, already good. So here I will install Active Directory Domain Services. Click on add feature. If you want Active Directory Federation services and these services, then it's fine, otherwise no need to do that. Already assigned the static IP address. Let me check. It is still showing auto assigned IP address. Okay, but we have just done the cpl. Why that is not showing here? Let me check. The following IP addresses. 29. Okay, close. Okay. Okay, right now it's have IP address, this IP address. Okay, let me click on add feature, click on next, click on install. Okay, it's starting feature installation. Let me check where it's still installing. Okay, meanwhile we are proceeding of our integration part. So these are the prerequisites. Okay, so here what we will do, once this feature will install, we will promote it to the domain controller. Okay, so here wait for a few moments. Okay, so installation is succeeded. Click on close, click here. Now just click on promote this server to as a domain controller. Here enter the domain name. Let's suppose if you belong from any organization, you can provide that. Here I am providing like techej.in. Like if you are belonging from any organization, you can put it there, like ucobank.net.in or any other domain. Like here I am providing techej.in. Click on select. deployment operation, click on add a new forest. Okay, we don't have any till now, so just I have added techij.in here. For example, you can choose anyone of your organization, like if you are working in any organization there, so you can use that domain. Okay, so wait for a moment. Make sure domain name DNS and global catalog is written there. Enter our password for DSR directory service restore mode. Restore mode. Okay. What is saying? Click on next. Click on next. We don't want a delegation server. The net-based domain name will be automatically come here, so we will go with the default one. Okay, in my case it will be the techij. Okay, so it's techij. Click on next. In your case, it may be like if you're working on any organization like Coforge.com or Wipro.com or any bank. If you are working in any bank, then it may be like UCO Bank, UCO.bank.in, UCO Bank, UCO.com. Okay, anything. Click on next. Click on next. Now it will finally ask for reboot. Once this requisite check and everything will be get completed. Okay, basically if you are in any organization, then most probably you already have this domain controller. Okay, so you just need to ask a credential that have capacity or that have privilege to add your Linux server in a domain. Okay, progress. Okay, installation is in progress, so wait for a few more moments. Meanwhile, we will check the progress of our Red Hat installation. Okay, it's also completed, so we will reboot the system. Okay, let's wait for a few more moments to come our system up. Okay, here our Windows server is rebooted. It means all thing is done on our Windows server. Now it's done of Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Okay, just 1 minute, we will get it down. Power of this VM because this RHEL 9 have minor problem here. Once you first install this machine, your network adapter will not come up. Okay, So for that you need to do some basic changes there here in VMX file. Click on open here. Okay, so here virtual dash VMX 0 virtual dash VMX 3. Yes, it's already here, so no need to change for right now. Okay, so here we will start that machine. Let me check what is saying. BMK, yes, MPS, local, no. Okay, fine. It's actually here opened, that's why it's giving. Most probably now I have released the lock. Let me start this machine. Okay, so it's started. Why it's coming in this manner? Let me log in here and check. Okay, let me power up this machine. Okay, virtual machine setting. Do one more thing here. Just let me display the processors so that and also I need to here power on this virtual machine right now. I hope support. Okay, so here we are getting this issue. For that, for the resolution, I have just only one option. Last option is like shutting down all these things. Okay, and let me go here. Okay, so once more let me go to edit virtual machine setting, go display. Okay, 3D graphics, we did not want 3D graphics. Okay, so it was enabled there, so I hope so we are getting that issue due to that. So right now just we will again start our Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9 machine, and let me see if we are getting that graphic issue or not. Okay, so basically this is the real scenario case. Okay, right now it's resolved. Okay, so here we will also get the raw output. Okay, so let me try to log in. Okay, so here we are inside our RHEL 9 machine. Okay, let here open the terminal. First of all, first thing first, that is an CLI. Okay, there is a connection MNS160. Let me check IP of that. Yes, IP of that is 139. Okay, that is fine. Let me set the host name. So host name ctl set host name node1 .tkj.in. Okay, this is my fully qualified domain name. Okay, let me systemctl stop firewall d -no. But if it's in a production environment, that firewall need to be up, then we have to add these add the related services into firewall. One more thing, I will check lsblk output. Now vatc m.repos.p local.repo. So this is the most important step because we need to install some packages here. Okay, so in this step you don't miss this. Okay, go here once more, open a new window here. Also click lsblk output and copy this. Now here insert url1 name is equal to base os base url is equal to, we want to give the local file path name, so paste here base os. Okay, and gpg check is equal to 0, enabled is equal to 1. Okay, and copy that, paste it in here, give the URL2, and this will be the app stream. Stream. Okay, name app stream base url. Okay, fine. Click on yum repo list, yum list all. Okay, so it's listed. So here our final step is completed without any problem. So if you have enabled the subscription manager, then you have to be configure it correctly, otherwise you will get error here. So in my case, that is I have created the local repo, okay, with the local ISO image of it itself, from which I have already installed this system. Okay, so we have not issue any with that. Let me go there. One more thing we need to do, that we need to just here going to the etc rheol.conf file. Okay, search is here, name server. In name server section, just give your domain controller IP address or DNS server IP address here. So here my DNS server and domain controller is basically same, so that's why here I am giving this. Okay, Now just we need to install some important packages. Okay, so packages we need to install install SSSD, and we need to install, let me remember that, otherwise we need to find that. RHEL and adcli oddjob striker, and from the common tools. Okay, so these are, I think, the complete list. We need to install that. Okay, so we have installed that. Now the steps are very simple. It's just we have a command. That command name is RHEL. Okay, so this is the only very important command here. Okay, so RHEL discover is the command. Discover take.in. So it's actually finding that. Okay, take.in, type Kerberos take.in. Yes, it means all is well to move further. And the next very simple command is the RHEL join, and your domain name is take.in -u. This will be your domain controller administrator or any user that have right to add any device in domain. Okay, so it's very important. It's not any other user. It's should be a privileged user who has authorization to add any server in domain. Okay, so in my case it's administrator itself, administrator. So in your environment you can just ask from your Active Directory team or domain team, like we want this user credentials. Okay, so that we can add our RHEL server into domain. Okay, so I hope it's added. Okay, so if it's added, then how we can check that? We need to do that simply do SSH by administrator user itself, because here let me show you cat etc passwd. Okay, here till only Saurabh user is here. You know that I have created this system from scratch. There is no administrator user. Okay, so for showing you, let me show you is administrator user is able to do SSH or not. Administrator @take.in. Okay, and localhost. Okay, so it's asking for your password and you are inside administrator user. Let's check who am I. Okay, so you are administrator @take.in. That was your domain controller admin user. Okay, so you have logged in by using this. Okay, so one more thing, let me show you. Now your any domain, now we have successfully integrated our RHEL 9 server with Active Directory domain. Okay, so let me go here and try to add a user. and we will log in by that user only, okay, in our RHEL server. So here let me create a test user here, okay. So we will use that user to log in our RHEL server, okay. So here just go into tools, click on active directory users and computers, okay. So here go into takeej.in, go in user, okay, click on new, click on user, okay. So here fill the form like first name, like in your case it name maybe might be Devrat, like Dev. Let me, I want to use username Dev, and last name will be Singh, like my name Dev Singh. I don't want to add any initial, so user login name will be like Dev takeej.in. So Dev user, I have to add that. Click on next, it will ask for password, so you have to give the top password here, because right now it imposes the domain policy, so you know that. So user must change password at next login. No, I want to assign for now I don't want to give, but here you can get that, okay. It's best practice. So in my case it's not required, just I want to show that, okay. So user is successfully added here. Here let me go into RHEL machine here, let me try to log out from here, go here, log out from here, log out that. So now as you try to log in Windows server, you can log in here, okay. So just give here dev @takeej.in, hit enter, give the password. Now see the magic. So this user was not added here, okay. This user was not added here, this user was added in Windows, but here right now just you can see that here we have logged in with the user. Now you can check the ID, okay. So it's showing this is the domain user because dev@takeej.in, okay. So here one more thing we can do that, like if you want to log in just by using dev user, so there is some configuration, okay. So that you need to do, okay. So like suppose if you want to add like if you want to log in by using dev user only, so what you need to do, okay. So just you can think that what you need to do. So there is a actually we need to change in configuration file. If you want to add any like this user only, then you can also do that. Like if you want to allow only this dev user, okay. So you have just to give the command RHEL permit like dev@takeej.in. Now sorry, Realme है thank. Okay, so just give the admin password here, okay. So now if any other user will try to log in here, then that user will not able to log in the system, okay. So because only permitted login is dev.takeej.in, okay. Let me show you that, let me show you the same to you. Okay, let me go here and I will add a new user also here. So one more new user, that is will be the test. Of course, here give the test, click on next, back, give the top password here, otherwise we will get error. And password should be the match with the domain complexity. So if you don't, so it's saying don't match. Okay, okay, so just right now I have used the test user. Let me go here, log out here. Okay, now test @take ej.in. Sorry, did not work. Let me try one more time. So basically it's not allowing to log in. Okay, so that's why we are getting that error. Although when we are trying to log in by using dev user here, then we are able to log in that with that. Okay, so here we are able to log in with the user only. Okay, so it's loading. Okay, so right now just we are using this full name. So now just I want to use it with user like dev. Let me show you one more thing. When we will try to log in with, log out there. This is dev. Sorry, just go back with, give the name here dev, and try to log in with dev. It means here currently we are not providing the full domain name. Okay, so we are not able to log in with that. Now what we need to do that? Just log in with the domain like root user or the administrator will work like same here in that case. Okay, so we need to modify some. Okay, so for now just I will do this thing here, so it's successfully able to log in. So right now I want to use only dev to log in the system. Okay, till now we have to give the fully qualified domain name of any user with domain name. So the if you are not providing with domain name, then we are unable to log in here. But we want to log in with only first name. Okay, so in that case what we can do, that just you can go into this file. Okay, so here it's domain is techij.in, services is domain techij, default selvin bash, store to real techij.in, ad provider ad, fallback home, ad domain techij, ldep, id mapping true. Now just go here and put it into the insert mode. Remove this. Okay, it's always good practice to take the backup first of all, otherwise you will get into trouble. And also here do the false, like we don't want to use fully qualified domain name. Okay, so that's it. Save that. Now you can just restart. Okay, log out from here. Okay, so our integration part is completed, but just we are adding some very useful and very required thing that you may also require that. Okay, to do the same. So that's why I am showing here. So which I have clicked on powered up button. I have no. So why it's taking this? I guess I have clicked on power off button. So that's it. So in this manner you are able to log in with that. So I am ending this video here. Okay, because somehow by mistake I guess I have clicked on power off. So let me power off this purposefully. Okay, so it's the end of video actually. Let me show you with that. Okay, so we are able to log in with dev user. Okay, so that's it for this video. I will show the here ID also. Okay, no thanks. Okay, so now you can see that its ID is became dev. Okay, like UID is dev, GID is this. It's showing like here it's a domain user, group is domain users. Okay, so that's it for this video. Okay, thanks for watching, friends. See you in next video.